Hello everyone, Lady Morales. Hello everyone, Lady Morales here. Today we're going to be talking about law of attraction techniques. The 555 method, the 2-cup methods, segment intending, what works, what doesn't work, and how can you find what works best for you. The very short answer to this video is you gotta do what resonates with you and what works with you. If the 2-cup method doesn't resonate with you, the 5x5 method doesn't resonate with you, segment intending doesn't resonate with you, then don't do it. I think a lot of times, especially when we're in the law of attraction and self-help world, and we're trying to manifest desires and we're trying to manifest what we want, we get so caught up and we get so impatient with, or we get so caught up with trying to make sure that we're doing it right, that we're manifesting right. But the thing is you manifest whether you are aware of it or not. Pretty much to get what you want, you have to match the frequency and the vibration of it, what it is that you want right now. And that is absolutely, of course, a no-brainer. I read an interesting quote from the author of the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, Stephen Covey. You are not the product of your circumstances. You are the product of your decisions. It really boils down to, guys, everything is pretty much about the same. It's all about matching vibration, frequency. I know it can get a little complicated when you are really invested and know a lot about the law of attraction to talk about parallel realities and past lives and what they call the esoteric stuff. But if you're like me and you liked less is more and keeping it simple, once again, you got to do what works best for you. And you have to just be aware that you are the product of your everyday decisions. It's really what boils down to. The words that you say, the actions that you take, the thoughts that you're thinking, what you do daily accumulates over time. Where you are today is a direct reflection of where you have been in the past. It doesn't mean that if you're going through a bad time, it doesn't mean that you're meant to be stuck at this place or you're destined to be at this place. But again, it boils down to what you do on a daily basis is, who you'll be in the future. And I also want to clarify with you that if you guys are trying so hard to manifest, you're like me. If you're like me, you're trying to read every self-help book, do every journal prompt, to overload yourself with all this information on how to manifest, how to live a great life, the steps to be successful. Even though that can be inspirational, you're also kind of self-sabotaging yourself as well. You're giving yourself these high expectations and you're overloading yourself with what this person's doing and then this person's doing and then this person's doing, this guru, but you're not trusting yourself. And you have to really just kind of let go. And if that means that you have to go on a self-help cleanse or a spirituality cleanse, if that's even a thing, then do it. And just trust yourself. Trust that you have the answers. I preach this over and over again. If you are stuck, it could be for a number of reasons. I find that one of the number one, if not the number one reason why people feel stuck is because they are information overloading themselves instead of applying that information and taking action on it. And I do believe that action comes effortlessly once you're able to, again, heal the resistance that is with you when you're in the transition, or you're trying to embody that person that you choose to become. When you let go of the resistance of your old self. Again, what works, what doesn't work, that's all up to you. That's all up to the individual. Do what resonates with you, what feels fun for you. And as you guys hear me preach time and time again, make sure that you're gentle with yourself during the transitional process of change, the resistance and the negativity. Try to really be present with it. Try to really don't set yourself high expectations. Take action on the things that your ideal self would do, and stop overloading yourself with all this information about 555 and about the 2-cup method and parallel realities or all the terminology that can very much be thrown out. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that information. You believe what what you believe to be true is what resonates with you, and do what resonates with you. Don't do it because you think that you have to feel that way, that you have to do it this way, that you have to do it the other way. And don't overload yourself with all this information, guys. It could be so easy to be caught up in all this manifestation world stuff when we really want something. Again, it boils down to your daily actions, down to the actions that you speak, the thoughts that you think, and to who you choose to be at the present moment. And don't make it complicated. It really is simple, guys. Manifestation and getting what you want is actually really simple. But again, we overcomplicate it so much. And I'll go ahead and leave you with this other quote. I believe it's by Tony Robbins. A great talk about self-help and letting it go. I'll bring up this last quote by Tony Robbins. It says, "Complexity is the enemy of execution." Remember that. Complexity is the enemy of execution. Okay? Do what resonates with you, and we'll talk soon.